After practicing veterinary medicine for 30 years, we decided that we wanted to come back to spend the rest of our time in North Carolina, which is where I was born and raised. We came through West Asheville, and we kind of fell in love with the situation here. It reminded us of some of the neighborhoods in the early days down in Atlanta. And I'd always had a fascination with old movie theaters. I guess in my head, a dream of having a music venue, because some of the best shows I saw were in old movie theaters that had been converted to music halls. Their shape is perfect, actually, for acoustics. It's a shoebox shape. And so as far as frequencies and summing of frequencies, these buildings are really quite good. So we invested in the property. We came up with a business plan that included having a restaurant and a music hall, which we tried to present to other chefs in town. A lot of them were not quite interested in the music component of it, so we ended up pursuing that as a family. In 2019, we were actually profitable, which takes a lot of time to get into the profit situation with a restaurant and a music venue. Once the COVID hit and the restrictions were placed, we pretty much lost every booking that we had through June, essentially, and they still continue to actually drop. A lot of the artists are now beginning to drop their fall tour session. Most are not touring until 2021. The very last show that we did was the Artemis Pyle Band and doing the Leonard Skinner thing, and that was like 450 people. Then everybody was healthy and everybody did okay. It went well, but that was the last one, so there was a lot going on at that time that we were wondering, should we do this, should we not do this? Are we going to receive criticism because we went ahead and had it? Of course, they hadn't announced any restrictions at that time, so it all went off well. And the people who came were really excited that they got to see one final show.
I can't carry the load for you and me, brother. I can't carry the load 'cause I'm much too tired. Got my own set of troubles, got my own way to find. And I'm a man of generous nature, but it can only go so far. As much as I'd like to want to help you, brother, I'm just gonna walk away and leave things like they are. Got my own family to care for, got my own mouths to feed. Getting through these times of trouble tough enough. Without you counting on me, I can't carry the load. For you and me, brother, I can't carry the load, 'cause I'm much too tired. Got my own set of troubles, got my own way to find. So today, I'll go my own way, and I tell you truly, I count you as a friend. I wish you day after day of blessings. Maybe someday our paths will cross again. I can't carry the load. For you and me, brother, I can't carry the load, 'cause I'm much too tired. Got my own set of troubles, got my own way to find. I can't carry, I can't carry, I can't carry the load. I can't carry, can't carry, I can't carry the load. I can't carry, I can't carry, I can't carry the load. I can't carry, I can't carry, and I can't carry the load.
Up until COVID hit, we were probably getting 10 inquiries a week for artists to perform. Now, there are agents and professionally touring artists. There are some like Sam Bush, that's a personal favorite of mine, that we reached out to. But there have been artists like Taj Mahal that actually contacted us because I think he likes the smaller, intimate venues to play in. The vast majority, particularly ones that are going through agents and that are nationally touring artists, are actually canceling their tours for 2020 and looking for dates in 2021. One of the problems that I see with that is that if they start removing the restrictions where music venues can actually open and we can actually get a capacity that makes it reasonable for us to have a show, that because a lot of the major acts are not touring, we're not going to have the artists to be available to play. Our staff has been great. We've got a wonderful staff. We've actually retained all of our front of house and back of house staff. They've been with us the whole time in terms of support, even in some situations coming in and volunteering to help us get things squared away. Since we have not been able to book the inside at a capacity that makes sense, we do have a lawn, a patio and a lawn, which used to be a parking lot when we bought the building. So we turned it into a green space. Several years ago, we put a concrete pad out there as a stage. So we've been doing a few summer concerts in the past. We are now doing those concerts, but we're taking tables out and putting them on the lawn, and we're doing them as dinner shows. Basically taking the concerts that we used to do in the lounge with a cap of 50 and moving them outdoors where we can get 50 to 60 to sometimes up to 80 people depending on the seating configuration. And that has worked well. It's put the staff, the wait staff and the kitchen staff in a position to work. It's not covering our overhead, unfortunately, but it's not necessarily all about money all the time. Most of our plans are contingent on what the government says. I mean, we don't know how long this pandemic or COVID-19 situation is going to go on. We're assuming that we're going to be in survival mode, if you will, until December. There are people, when we move our shows indoors because of inclement weather, we do lose about 20-25% of the people there. And we plan for that when we ask them, when we make the reservations, do they want to come inside and do they not? And then we have a waiting list. We have a smaller capacity inside than out in the yard. But honestly, I've been pretty surprised, I guess, and pleased that a good many people were very excited to come out and enjoy music, as long as the environment was safe and the spacing was safe. So we've gone to the precaution of trying to make sure that those things are safe as you possibly can under these circumstances. I'd like to think we all will survive and do well. Nobody knows the landscape. I would say to people out there who do enjoy music and do have venues that they enjoy going to, that they need to get out and support those venues. When you're asked about supporting, who should you support? Well, seriously, only the ones you want to keep, because we do need your support at this point.